Oh, my. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you this morning as the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks are taking on their mirror-imaged Mid-Fairfield Stars. The Stars wearing their blue sweaters, dark blue shoulders, yellow and white trim, yellow numbers, blue shorts, blue socks with yellow and blue stripes. Exact same jerseys as the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, at least the shell, just the logo is different as they got the MF logo for Mid-Fairfield across the chest. And number 30, Jack Strachan in between the pipes along with Graham Daggett. We'll see who gets the start for Mid-Fairfield here today. Down at the other end, the Seahawks. As you can see, the exact same sweaters, but only in white, with the blue shoulders and yellow trim. The St. Louis Blues shells, really. And the Seahawk logo across the chest with blue numbers, yellow trim, blue lettering, white socks with blue and yellow stripes. All right, we play 15-minute stanzas here in the Pee Wee division. These are the U12s, excuse me. So 10 and 11-year-old children out there in the prime of their lives. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime. And checking is not allowed in the Pee Wee division. All right. We are about ready to get underway here. We'll see who gets the start in between the pipes for Mid-Fairfield here today. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why it looks like it's a blue and white scrimmage out there, it really is. It's both teams with the identical shells of the St. Louis Blues. So, well, if you like blue and yellow, you're tuned into the right game. If you like different colors, well, you may want to change the channel. Well, I wouldn't advise that. You missed the game. But hopefully you like blue and yellow because it is on display here today. All right, we're about ready to get underway. The Seahawks and the Stars, for your entertainment purposes, here at the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. Mid Fairfield, I believe they play down at the Shelton Rink, the double-decker rink, with the batting range right in the front and the golf, mini golf. And this game is brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing, and I mean nothing better than Captain Scott's. They've got the best lobster rolls, the best seafood. They got the fresh seafood market up in the front. They got the big gazebo in the back, the big patio right there at the marina in Shores Cove. So if you're up here from Fairfield, definitely want to make a stop at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. And do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, next year they're already booking for the spring and the summer the Captain Scott's Lobster Dock food truck. So if you're having a soiree, or if you're having a party or a fiesta, I don't think there's a fisherman word for party. There probably is. I'll have to ask my cousin. He's a fisherman. Cuz, if you're tuning in, please text me the fisherman word for party. But if you're having one of those get-togethers, you're going to want to have the Captain Scott's Lobster Dock food truck parked in your driveway. You will be the envy of the neighborhood. The Joneses will want to keep up with you. So thank you to our friends at Captain Scott's. And it looks like it's going to be Strachan, Jack Strachan, getting the start, in between the pipes for the Mid Fairfield Stars. Mid Fairfield in blue, Seahawks in white. Everything else pretty much identical except for the logos. And then for the Seahawks, in between the pipes is going to be Owen Silver, number 1, wearing Roland Melanson's old number. All right. The ref is about ready to drop the puck. We're about ready to get underway here between the Stars and the Seahawks. Golembeski getting the start on left wing. Hepburn at center. Tanjas on D. We'll get the rest of the starters from you in a moment. Is Bongo on right wing. Alan Bongo, number 65. Tanzas on D. Out there with Jack Skahan. So the starting 5 for Coach Tanzas, as we're going to have an icing in the early going here. So icing happened when the puck got down, bang, before the other guy. My harm come go up. Play stop, and then it start up all over again. So just 15 seconds into the affair. Still a scoreless affair. Leaning in there, you see Albert Lou. Number 11 on your scorecard. Number 22 is Roger Messinger. Messenger, where do I know that name from? I know that name from somewhere. Back for Lou. Lou lets the shot go through a screen. Big stop, the rebound! There is none. As holding on is Silver. Nice face-off win there by Mid Fairfield. And getting the quick shot off there. It's one sock Lou. Got one blue and one white. Leaning in now to take the face off. Looks like that's Sean Wallace. I grew up with a guy named Sean Wallace. He was a great pitcher. I wonder if they all related. Face off. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. And out to center ice it goes. Chased down there by Sean Glazer. Glazer hounded there is Hepburn. Covering the center ice and tracked down by Bongo. Bongo forces him out to Hepburn. Hepburn met Glazer there. Got it back in front. Bongo lurking. He was covered there by Wallace. Back to the blue line, winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. Didn't get through as Wallace got in the way of that. Here comes Wallace now through the neutral zone. Couldn't corral the puck as Mid Fairfield looking to start things up in their own zone. Coming out is Austin Craig. Craig down the right wing around Golembeski. Craig cutting to the inside. Craig with the room. Craig wheeling and dealing. It rolls to Silva. Still loose in front. They jab at it. Silva makes the save. Craig gets sent flying as Kimball got a chunk of him. Kimball got another chunk of him. And now Kimball clearing house in front of the goalkeeper. And a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle there as Wallace didn't like it. So a little bit of bad blood here in the early going between these two organizations. That pleases the broadcaster. There's everybody pushing and shoving there. Wallace, Kimball was involved. Craig was involved. And a great job by the officials not handing out any penalties. Or perhaps I spoke too soon. No, he just took the kid over to the bench, but no penalty. All right, well, no penalties handed out, so that's a good job by the officiating crew there. Let the boys and girls settle it. They'll figure it out. Well, these things happen. It's not foreign to the product. Part of the game. As it ends up behind the net now on the stick of Anderson. Anderson behind her own net. Anderson trying to get the puck out, couldn't do so. That's knocked down by Messenger. Messenger in the corner, wheeling and dealing, coming away with it. Behind the net, trying to get it out in front. Kansas covering a man in front there. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle again. All right, perhaps the Seahawks don't like the Stars wearing their colors. Perhaps the Stars don't like the Seahawks wearing their colors. This is a battle for blue and yellow bragging rights here in the Nutmeg State. A rivalry beginning to brew here between the Stars and the Seahawks as the faceoff's one back for Lulu. Lets the shot go. A laser beam just missed there on the glove side. As Tanjas has got it behind the net. And trying to come away with it. Oh, the Seahawks. Nice job to cut off to there by Connor Greenstein. As the Seahawks pick the puck up. Along the boards kept in by Lou. Lou trying to send it down low. Couldn't do so. Bouncing puck. That's center ice. Lou trying to get it down low. The Seahawks come away with it. Tanjas. Tape-to-tape pass. And away come the Seahawks now. Through the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass. Just out of the reach there. Ferrier. Ethan Ferrier giving chase behind the net. That's sent hard around. Kaufman trying to get the puck out. Kaufman run into there. He's taking away the real estate along the boards and laying the lumber into him. The bouncing puck. And that ends up behind the net. And putting the brakes on, turning back the other way is Kaufman. Kaufman, nice tape-to-tape pass there as Anderson came over to get a chunk of it. And following up now is Greenstein. Greenstein, Ferrier got a chunk, and there's Tan. Tan now back the other way. Tan sending it up ahead. A penalty coming up now. Seahawks over the blue line. Trying to wheel and deal. A delayed penalty here to the Stars. I think checking is going to be the call of the blue line. It is, as Tan was run into at the blue line. So a power play here for the Seahawks. And we'll see who's headed to the sin bin for the Mid-Fairfield Stars. Stars in blue, Seahawks in white. As the face-off deep in his zone, looks like it's going to be Wallace. And in the sin bin, 2 minutes for checking. Penalties are 90 seconds. Or you might say a minute and a half. As the Seahawks win the draw, look to get set up on the power play. Bongo sends it down low for Golembeski. Golembeski behind the net. He sends it hard around and eludes the stick there at the blue line and back the other way now quickly. McGurty. McGurty down the right wing. McGurty. Nice job by Skahan to come over with the long reach. Back to the blue line. Little bit of room now. Glazer letting the shot go. That hit a leg out high. In the corner, the Stars looking to take time off the clock here as they're shorthanded. Minute left to go on the power play for the Seahawks. Bongo chips it up ahead. Hepburn on his horse against Craig. That's sent back out to center as the Seahawks corral the puck there. A little bit of hot potato there between the two of them, but offsides is the call. I'd love to get the old baked potato from Wendy's back in the day. Bacon bits and cheese, baked potato, a little bit of broccoli, some melted cheese. You can tell by the 10:30 game. My mind, my heart, my soul start thinking about lunch. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Face off just outside the Seahawks zone. 45 seconds remaining. Then the power play is quickly on it. There's Kaufman. Kaufman at his own blue line with speed. Kaufman with the puck. Lost the handle on it. Golembeski causing a turnover. Here's Hepburn now. Hepburn down the left wing. Hepburn lost the footing in the corner. Kemble did a nice job to keep it in at the blue line. That one gets lifted out to center now. And shorthanded the other way comes Greenstein. Greenstein cutting back inside. Greenstein against the grain. On the backhand. Big stop. The rebound line. Kemble got it out of harm's way. But they're not out of the woods yet. It's tracking it down quickly is Kaufman. Kaufman sliding it over for Lou. Lou letting the seeing eye Canuckler go. Please do not pet the puck. The puck is working. Into the corner it goes now. Back to the blue line. Keeping it in there is Kaufman. Kaufman against Golenberg. That's sent out to center. Power play is over for the Seahawks. Good kill by the Stars. Here's Wallace now. Wallace walking in. Wallace pulling the trigger. Poured down there like a grizzly bear pouring out a salmon swimming upstream to spawn. Right, Kemble, and she'll send it all the way down. So icing is the call. This breaking the action brought to us by our friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. Paul's been in business for over 30 years, ladies and gentlemen, whether it's new construction, an addition to your house, sidings, windows, doors. It doesn't matter. Kitchen, bathrooms. Perhaps you're building that man cave downstairs or that she shed out back. Paul's the guy to do it. With Paul Johnson to call it. Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. He's been in business for over 30 years, operating on just word of mouth and references. So that tells you all you need to know about Paul. He does great work at an honest price. So Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors, ladies and gentlemen. Bouncing puck now, letting the shot go. That just missed right over the butt end of the goaltender, Silver. 10-10 left to go here in the opening stanza. You give us 10 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Kicked ahead by Ferrier. As Ferrier harnessing his ego, Deanna Maradona as he tracks it into the corner. Pitching there and keeping the puck in along the boards of the Seahawks as the Stars corral. And coming back the other way, all the Stars through the neutral zone. Trying to come out to center, they do. One of the defense ladies lost their balance. A chance now for the Stars over the blue line, pulling the trigger. It's wide there by McGurty. As the Seahawks corral the puck along the boards, trying to get it out. Takes an odd bounce there. It's kept in. Back the other way now with speed through the neutral zone. Trying to cut back against the grain, getting a big chunk of them there. No tripping is the call at the blue line. With 9:25 left to go here. The Seahawks will head back to their second power play. It's YMCA. Played over by the great DJ here today. Boys and girls, of course, doing the YMCA, as they should. You got to let them have fun out there, ladies and gentlemen. Fun first, fun second, fun third. That's always been my order of doing things. When the puck drops, it's time to, it's business. The ref sending Skahan off the ice. Not sure what for. Maybe he's missing his mouth guard or something. And all right. So Tan replaces Skahan. And game on. Back to Tan. And tracks it down, sending it down low, right off the stick of Golembeski. On it quickly now is Lou. Lou hard along, Tan keeping the puck in at the blue line, but only temporarily. Away come the Stars now. Hepburn on the back check, trying to get a chunk of them. Couldn't do so at the dot. Pulling the trigger. They score! Burying the biscuit shorthanded with an absolute laser beam there. The Stars take the lead 1-0. He's down the left wing. Well, there's Lou. Let the shot go. So 1-0. There's the score. The Stars shorthanded. Get on the board with 9:09 left to go here. In the opening stanza. First goal goes to the Stars. Seahawks still on the power play, though. As they get back on sides at the blue line. Hepburn sending it in. Golembeski did a nice job to get back on sides. Here come the Stars now. Sidestepping the defense. Craig pulling it to himself. Craig looking like a hot knife through butter. On the backhand, Silva with the stop. All around and comes back out to center. Chased all the way down there by Glazer. Glazer hounded there by Golembeski. Into the corner it goes now. Glazer. Golembeski tried to get a chunk of him. Couldn't do so. Glazer with speed. Glazer chopped into there. Hepburn took his man down. Glazer getting back up. On the boards now, sending it. Off the boards it goes now. On it there is Hepburn. Hepburn with time. Hepburn got it out in front of the back door. Lurking was Bongo. Nice job there by the netminder Strachan to get his stick on it. In the corner it goes now. Seahawks looking to apply a little pressure, but back the other way now. Here come the Stars. Craig through the neutral zone. Craig stepping to the inside. Craig still with it. Craig forced wide there by Skahan. That ends up down low. And into the corner it goes now. That's going to do it for the power players. We're back to 5-on-5. Kept in at the blue line by Kaufman. Kaufman hounded from behind there. And bouncing puck, the Seahawks come away with it. Here come the Seahawks now, back the other way. Down the left wing, they come with steam on the backhand. Ferrier got it down low. That's tracked into the corner and hard around it goes. Trying to pinch in all the Seahawks at the blue line, they do, keeping the puck in. And here's a chance now for the Seahawks down low. Trying to get it there. That puck is intercepted nicely there by Kaufman, and it's sent all the way down. Looks like it might go for icing. So icing is the call with 7:25 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 1-0, the Stars lead it. As the faceoff is deep now in the Star zone. Jason Freeman out there, number 20. Freeman sends it along. And sent back out to center. Chasing it there is Anderson. Anderson out there with Tanzas. Anderson rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Anderson trying to come back the other side with it, but a lot of stars met her there. Cleared but not out, kept in by Lou. Lou lets the shot go with the waffle side there. Nice stop there by Silver as it's chipped ahead by the Seahawks. Sent all the way down and chasing it there is Lou. Lou turning on it there, hounded there in the corner, came back to Lou. Lou now sends it up and out all the way down. I think it's going to go for icing. Let's see. Those breaking the actions brought to us by our friends at Certified Auto Repair, ladies and gentlemen. Certified Auto Repair of Columbia, Connecticut. Handling all your motive needs, whether it's foreign or domestic, emergency, or routine situation. The boys at Certified Auto Repair have got you covered. They make a plan to prioritize your automotive needs, keep your family safe and sound, and get you right back out there on the road. So give the boys at Certified Auto Repair a call. They're open Monday through Saturday, 860-228-3612. Thank you so much to our friends at Certified Auto Repair. Winning the draw now, Ferrier. Ferrier with it. Ferrier on the backhand, tried to saucer it down low for Freeman. Along the boards now. Seahawks trying to keep it in. Couldn't do so. It's sent out. Nice job to keep it in at the blue line there by the Seahawks. Ferrier came all the way back. Helping out there was Tan. Ferrier lets the shot go. Steered aside. Bouncing puck. A little bit of trouble with it there. So stretching. And there'll be no further play. So 6:14 left to go here. In the opening stanza, still a 1-0 lead for the Mid-Fairfield Stars. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter. We are live here from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, just 10 minutes up the road from the great, the legendary, the delicious Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. Quick shot off the face-off. That comes back to Bongo. Bongo from one knee, let the shot go. And ends up behind the net, Golembeski in on the forecheck. Bongo chases into the corner. Stars trying to get it out. That's knocked down by Stobetsky. Stobetsky got it out to the blue line, but sent quickly back in. Turning on it there is Wallace. Wallace got it up to the blue line. Hepburn is in the way there. Nice job by Hepburn on the poke check. After the blue line it goes now. Hepburn sending it back in. Stars looking to reset at their own blue line. Hard off the boards. Looks like it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call, ladies and gentlemen, with 5:35 left to go here. In the opening stanza, a gorgeous weekend here in southeastern Connecticut. Temperatures in the low 60s, sun is shining. Fall is here, the foliage in mid-foliage. Or foliaging, I guess would be the verb. Although that sounds like something you want to avoid doing. Beautiful time of year, the best time of year, ladies and gentlemen. Football in mid-season. Hockey in full swing. Bruins off to a good start. Rangers off to a good start. Islanders off to a good start. Devils off to a good start. So hockey in the Northeast. Thus far, very impressive in the NHL. I thought the Bruins would still be good, but I thought they were going to take a little bit of a step back, losing a couple of guys that they lost. But they just keep calling guys up. They're a machine, the whole organization, top to bottom. And they're right there again. One of the, if not the best team. And I got to think they learned from last year. They're not going to put so much effort into the regular season. They'll cool the Jets a little bit. President Trophy's nice and all, but that ain't the trophy you want. Vegas Knights are still incredible and unbeatable, practically. They're ridiculous. So good, so deep. Still doing it with a relatively third-string career backup goaltender, too. Two of them. Yeah, they are incredible. Jack Eichel's fantastic. So underrated defensively. And a lot of teams we thought were going to be good. And keep an eye, ladies and gentlemen, keep a close eye on the Los Angeles Kings. They are good. They are young. And they still got a core of guys in their mid-30s. Kopitar, and Doherty. I love the Kings. Kings are always be my second favorite team. Down the right wing. My West Coast team, my late night team. Gotta have a late night team, you know? On it there's Ferrier. Ferrier on the puck, back to the blue line, letting the shot go, steered aside there. By the netminder, Strachan. And Ferrier trying to keep the puck in, bodies go flying there. At the blue line as McGurty went by. Behind the net now, Freeman. Freeman, good show of strength there. Is there a penalty at the blue line? There is. Okay, so penalty is the call. Tripping, is the call, excuse me. I think it's going to be on Ferrier. Got a chunk of his man going by. So now the first power play of the afternoon, or the morning, I should say. The air for the Mid-Fairfield Stars. Stars headed to the power play. Power plays, as you know, are 90 seconds. Or if you're just joining us, then you... Face-off won by the Stars, trying to get it out in front. Hops over to stick it Tan. In the corner, Stobetsky. Got it back to the blue line. Good puck movement there, letting the one-timer go off the shaft of the stick. But you got to like the puck movement there by the Stars. And a nice job by the Seahawks to stay in their box. Two very well-coached teams we're seeing on display here. There's Bongo giving chase. You see Hepburn staying on his side. Behind the net, Kemble goes down to get it. Hepburn covers down low. It's good coaching and good execution by the young ladies and lads. Bongo got a piece of it. Poke checked away by Kemble. Bongo sends it up. Now here comes Hepburn short-handed. Tommy Hepburn cutting against the grain. Hepburn looking to pull the trigger. Lets the shot go. That just missed. As Bongo chases it behind it on it, there's Glazer. Glazer trying to come away with it. Back to the blue line. Kemble keep it in. Lets the wrist shot go. Bounces about a foot right in front of the goaltender. Hit him right between the M and the F, if that's how you spell Mid-Fairfield. I believe it is. Mid-Fairfield Stars. They got a great ladies organization. I don't know. I think they're directly affiliated with one another, I'm pretty sure. They got a great program down in Mid-Fairfield. Ladies hockey in Connecticut is top notch. For them, you got the Polar Bears, Northern Lights, Sharks, the Wolfpack. A lot of good ladies hockey in Connecticut, and it's growing like a sunflower towards the sun. Girls hockey is exploding. I can't wait for the PWHL. I think it's going to be a great league. Dangerously now. And now to Messenger. Messenger over the blue line. Messenger serpentining on sides there was Greenstein. Nice job to stay on sides. 5 seconds left to go here. In the man advantage for Fairfield. Behind the net it goes Freeman giving chase. Back out to the blue line. Back to 5-on-5, letting the shot go. Got a lot on that. As out of the box is Ferrier. Ferrier lays the lumber into his man. Thought he might be headed right back to the box, but he's not. There's Golembeski with the puck. Golembeski got the puck on a string. Golembeski went to pull the trigger as Lou stepped in the way of that. Nice defensive play there by Lou. You want to get stick on puck, body on body. You want to get your body right into the hands of your opponents. Can't make their moves. You want to take the hands away. If you can. As it goes behind the net now, Anderson in the corner with 2:15 to go. Anderson couldn't get it up the boards. This is a real nice job here by the Stars on the forecheck, clogging up the boards. It's gotten out to the blue line. Solfi down low by Lou. Deflected in front. They score! The Stars kept the puck in at the blue line. And a beautiful deflection there by Jake Fassino. As he was loose in front, a perfectly timed deflection. As the Stars did a real nice job there at the blue line, keeping the puck in. So it'd be a little bit advantageous to go back behind the net with the pucks that are right up the boards. But that'll come. The Stars extend the lead 2-0. Here in the opening stanza. Keep the tape pass for Hepburn. Danny Hepburn got back to the puck at the blue line. Tried to keep it in. Does. He's out there with Bongo. Bouncing puck along the boards. That's sent in. Wide of the netminder. Stretching. In the corner now. Cleared. Out to the blue line. Nice job by Kemble to keep it in. Bongo applying pressure. Sidestepping a check by Craig. Craig down the right wing. Craig protecting the puck. Craig with it. Craig looking like 007. Got the puck into the corner. Hard around it goes. Bouncing puck kept in by Wallace. Wallace collides there as Hepburn wins the puck. And the Seahawks get it out to center. Nice job on the back check there by Wallace to come back and lift the puck. Is he going to get a penalty for that? That's not a penalty on Wallace, is it? Tripping? I don't agree with that either. But not that we call Wallace for hooking. That would have been more disagreeable. And the trip, nah, I'd rather see it let go. We'll just leave it at that. All right, 1:10 left to go. Here in the opening stanza, 2-0. And there's your score. And Seahawks and the Stars doing battle. So a big penalty kill here for the Seahawks. Certainly don't want to be down 3-0, headed into the locker room for intermission. Or headed over to the bench for intermission, I guess. And Shaco Silva with the save. And there'll be no further play. As Tanzash didn't allow Messenger to get anywhere near a goalkeeper. Face off one by the Stars, trying to get it down low. Nice job there to block the pass on the way in. And the Seahawks come away with it. That's Tan. Tan's an excellent penalty killer. As it's sent all the way down. On it now is Greenstein. They're saying Tan didn't gain the red line when she dumped it in. Okay. So icing is the call. I thought she did. But I can't say for certain. So we'll give the officials the benefit of the doubt there. As the faceoff is now deep in the Seahawks zone with 47 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. Seahawks win the draw. Can't get it out. Kept in by Lou. Lou's got a good, hard, heavy wrist shot. Some guys got a heavier shot than other people, even though the puck weighs the same no matter who shoots it. Sometimes it just feels heavier for some people's sticks, and that can't be icing. Hop right over the guy's stick. Oh, guys, come on. Icing is the call. If it hops over the guy's stick, it's not icing. 30 seconds left to go here. An extremely long first period. 49 seconds left to go. Some sort of discretion involved here. All right, Wallace leaning in to take the draw. .49 seconds left to go in the power play, so they'll have a power play for the remainder of the stanza unless they bury one. But the Seahawks do a nice job getting it out to center. Sent back in by Craig, but offsides is the call. And 22 seconds left to go. Face off one by Hepburn. As he gets back to it. 15 seconds left to go here. Pushed ahead now. Here's Hepburn shorthanded. Hepburn down the right wing. He's got help in front. Freeman. Hepburn lets the shot go off the side of the net. 5 seconds left to go. Seahawks would love to get one more shot on goal. Stars not allowing it. It comes out to center, and that's going to do it. As the period comes to a close, your score at the end of one. Mid Fairfield Stars 2 to Seahawks 0. We'll be right back with the start of the second stanza in just a moment. Don't you dare go anywhere. Thank you for tuning in. No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As the second stanza are about ready to get underway. Second stanza brought to us by our friends at John DeFore Photography. John, DUFOUR, like the number. Go to johndefor.com, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get back to that in just a moment. I want to thank our friends at John DeFore Photography, the greatest photographer on the planet. And I mean that. Love John, love his work. Here's Hepburn now. Hepburn serpentining at the blue line, left it for Golembeski. Hepburn gains his faculties and gains the puck. Comes on the stick of Golembeski. Golembeski staying with it. Golembeski's got strong hands. He's sent out to center. He can really wheel and deal. He doesn't need a lot of room to operate. There's Skahan hounded there. Skahan chased behind the net. Good job there by Stobeski. Skahan sends it up the weak side with his less interference. But Lou right off the bench. Keeps the puck in. Mid Fairfield almost caught. Winning the player change there. As offsides is the call. They were getting the man off the ice. And wise play there by Glazer. He was coming off the ice to play the puck and not hop off the ice. It's a smart play there. If he had continued to the bench to hop off, would have been a breakaway for the Seahawks. So he just touched it back in offsides and now calmly goes for the line change. As you see Dean out there, number 3 for the Seahawks. For Dean and Freeman. Freeman number 20, Dean number 3. Out there for the Seahawks. And on it now is Ferrier. Ferrier wheeling and dealing, wearing Ron Hextall's old number 72. As it goes hard around and chasing it. There was Lou. Lou trying to get the puck out. That ends up behind the net. Quickly mid Fairfield on it there. That's Kaufman. Kaufman putting the brakes on. Kaufman dangerously right in front of his own goaltender. Oh my, he's getting the stink eye right now from the goalie Strachan. He's saying, nice catch, Hayes. Don't ever do it again. Sent back out to center. There's Kaufman. Kaufman drawing the ire of the goaltender still, I'm sure. And on the right wing, Lou. Lou got it out in front. Get that out of here, says Skahan. As it sent ahead for Freeman. Freeman couldn't get to it. Kept in at the blue line. As the Stars looking to get the shot away, letting the backhand go. And stopped there by Silva's Fazino, who had a goal earlier on that beautiful deflection. Let the backhand go there, wearing number 27. John Tonelli's old number. Islanders and Hurricanes tonight. UBS should be a good one. Hurricanes not off to a great start. They are good. They are deep. I was never sold on their goaltending, though. I think that's what's a missing piece to their puzzle, but we'll see. And as quickly now Hepburn. Hepburn through the neutral zone. Hepburn looking to split the D. Hepburn's got Bongo with him. Hepburn chases it off into the corner. Bodies collide there. Hepburn trying to get it back in front on the backhand. The Stars were on the back check. Using the boards. Up ahead it goes. Now Kemble giving chase. Kemble hounded from behind. There by Slobetsky. There's Kemble now. Kemble up the boards. Couldn't get it out as it's knocked down. Now sent behind the net. Tan on it there. Tan trying to get it out. That one's stolen there by Glazer. Glazer behind the net. Tried to go on the backhand and lift it up. It's knocked down by the Seahawks, and away they come with it. Up the weak side and out it goes. And tracking it down, there's Glazer. Glazer up the boards quickly now for Messenger. Messenger wearing Michael Bossi's old number 22. Trying to step over the blue line, Tan. And Bobby Nystrom's old 23 clogged up the blue line there. Left it for Kemble. Kemble putting the brakes on. Oh, little change of direction there multiple times. The Stars were waiting for it. There's Kemble now up along for Golembeski. Golembeski in the corner with under 12 minutes to go. That's kept in at the blue line. Got a man down low waiting for Sobetsky. The puck doesn't come out, though, as Tan had a little bit of trouble with it. Stepping to the outside with it, letting the shot go just wide of the goaltender. Quickly on it, turning and letting that go with Slobetsky. The Stars have got the Seahawks hemmed in here a little, with it being the second period and the benches farther apart. Just waiting to see if the Stars would get some fresh legs out there. They still might. Here's Lou, poke checked away by Hepburn. A 2-on-1 now with Bongo. Bongo over the blue line. Lou coming back to break it up. Hops over the stick of Hepburn. Nice job by Lou to get back, though. It was a 2-on-1. He made it into a 2-on-2. Kept in by Tan. Tan got it down low. Hepburn at the side of net. Lets the shot go. A change up. And closing the wickets is the netminder, Jack Strachan. And there'll be no further play. 10:53. All left to go here. And here come the Seahawks now, keeping the puck in at the blue line. Craig trying to get it out, can't do so, as Freeman dislodged the puck. That one rolls to the goaltender, but the Seahawks take it away. In the corner now, Dean. Dean trying to get it back in front. At the side of the net, they're jabbing at it, pouncing on it there. There's the netminder stretching, and there'll be no further play. 10.5 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. The Mid-Fairfield Stars leading this one 2-0. Seahawks applying a little bit of pressure as the goaltender getting some knuckles there from his emotional support defenseman. When I played goal, the goalie never gave you knuckles or a hug or anything. It's your job. You're supposed to stop the puck. When I was a young little whippersnapper, we never did that. Behind the net it goes now. I could have used a hug from my defenseman from time to time, especially when I let up a questionable goal, which happened more often than I'd like to admit. Sent out to center now. It's tracked down by Tanzas. Tanzas hounded there by McCurdy. Tanzas up the boards for Freeman, but stepping up on the play there was Glazer. Glazer pulled down at the blue line. I don't know if it's offsides or a penalty. I think it's a penalty. Is it a penalty on the Stars? It has to be. And now I'm very confused. So still, I think the penalty's on the Seahawks. Let's see here what the call is. The ref had his arm in the air for a while, but the Seahawks had the puck. And okay. Looks like the ref gave the washout signal there. I think he said no penalty. Okay. So no penalty. Okay. Well, you know what? The refs got together. They talked it over. That's a good job by the two of these gentlemen communicating. So no penalty is the call. That's a good job by the officiating crew to get together and discuss it and come to a conclusion. All right, so the faceoff is just outside the zone. I assumed it was on the Seahawks because I saw one of the Stars players sprawled out, but I didn't see the penalty, so I wasn't sure. Here's Kaufman now. Kaufman taken away by Bongo. Bongo behind the net, hounded there by Kaufman. Kaufman brings a lot of energy. You got to love his effort. Behind the net now once again. Trying to get it back out in front dangerously. Gembel trying to push it behind the net. Well, every defenseman, is going to score on their own goaltender. Every now and again it happens. And our daughter Sophie's done it 4 or 5 times. One time I think she did it twice in a week. Oh, that was a fun week at the dinner table. Sophie, could you pass the salt? Make you pass the puck into your own net? No. Well, she was so happy with Daddy and her big brother and Mommy that week. But yeah, that's the Bonner dinner table. You mess up, you're going to hear about it at the dinner table. Which, during hockey season, the 4 of us sit at the dinner table together maybe once a week if we're lucky. I'm a big dinner table guy, though. I'm a big show for dinner, be at the dinner table. I think that's the most important part. When you can. It's good to do it. Over the blue line now. McGurty to the outside, letting the shot go. Big stop there, Silver. Got the flipper on it there. Nice stop there by Silver. I don't think Sophie scored on her own goaltender yet this year. Oh, she's going to be so happy if she's listening to this broadcast right now. She's playing later today. Somewhere in Massachusetts. I don't even know where. GPS will take us. I think it's at 5 o'clock or something. No. We're in Massachusetts. I know that. As far as I know. At least that's what the wife said. Bouncing puck now. Craig. On it there. Craig on the backhand. Craig lets the shot go with the back door. Lurking there was Fazzino. We already saw Fazzino's ability to tip the puck. He had a beautiful deflection goal earlier. Kept in by Craig. Craig lets the shot go right off the clavicle of the netminder. You might call it the collarbone at home. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through by Craig. Well, someone's kicked over the Hornets' nest, and the Stars are buzzing in there. Seahawks doing a fantastic job, though, with the bend but don't break defense. Here with 8.5 minutes left to go in the second stanza. Craig at the goal line. Nice stick there by Bongo to get right in the shooting lane. Now it's Wallace. Wallace hounded there by Tan. Wallace walking in. Bongo comes sliding across. He scores! Sean Wallace walked off the boards. Let the shot go. Buries the biscuit there for the Stars. And I think we got a penalty on the Seahawks after the goal. Here. Oh, yeah, we got a penalty. I think it's the Golembeski. So 3-0 is your score. As the Stars now on the power play. There was a penalty assessed after the goal to the Seahawks. There's Ferrier now. And then it bounces away to center. Lou tracks it down. Lou on the puck there. Lou moves it up ahead. Falling in an awkward time there was Ferrier. Very glad to see him hop right back up. Let's skip the beat there for a second. That's what we like to see. Nathan Ferrier right back up. And another penalty coming up here to the Seahawks. I think it's going to be Kimball. 2 minutes for tripping. So it's going to be a two-man advantage here for Mid-Fairfield for 53 seconds. And then it'll be a one-man advantage if they don't score in the next 53. After that, for 37 seconds. 90 minus 50 is 40. 40 minus 3 is 37. So yes, 37 seconds. That's how old people do math in their head. I believe they call it Singapore math. And now another penalty coming up. High sticking is the call. So if you tuned in to watch 5-on-5 hockey, ladies and gentlemen, you may want to change the station. None of that coming anytime soon. It was Connor Greenstein, the latest to be hauled off by the officiating crew, as we got a goaltending change coming up here. Now in between the pipes, Graham Daggert, wearing Reggie Jackson's old number 44. For the Mid-Fairfield Stars. So now it's 4-on-3 for 33 seconds. Then it'll be 4-on-4 for a minute, 7 seconds, and then, all right, this is getting to the point of absurdity now. Oh, the ref put his hand back down. At least he agrees with me. There's Glazer now. Glazer down the left wing. Hounded there by Anderson. Got to let the boys and girls play a little bit, fellas. This isn't the tennis courts or the golf range or the bowling alley. Not that there's anything wrong with the bowling alley, don't get me wrong. Big fan of Earl Anthony growing up, of course. Mark Webb, back in the day for the Professional Bowlers Tour, which the Professional Bowlers Tour now is absolutely fabulous. It's like Happy Gilmore on steroids. I love watching the Professional Bowl. I would love to broadcast the Professional Bowlers Tour event or go to one. People there in the crowd just having a good time all day in the parking lot, and then they just come in. You used to have to be quiet in the bowling alley when guys were bowling, well reserved, and now they're like, somebody was very smart. The Professional Bowlers Tour was like, you know what? The heck with this. Let's make this into Happy Gilmore. It's 10 times more popular, 100 times more fun. And I loved bowling back in the day. I told you, I was a big Earl Anthony fan. And Mark Webb. Mark Webb used to kick the ball return thing with his foot when he threw the ball. Big burly guys throw like a million miles an hour. Now you get the guys that pick up the balls and don't even put their fingers in it. Just chuck it. Crazy spin. Those guys are nuts. It's cool, though. I tried it. Didn't work out for me as it rolls up on Silva. The rebound. Pouncing on it is Silver, and there'll be no further plays. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here to the Seahawks at the end there. Hepburn. I saw the ref point at him, but the refs have reached their quarter of penalties they can't call anymore. That would be nice. So 6:16 left to go. Yeah, professional bowls tour now is just, I really want to go to an event. It just looks like fun. On the backhand, a nice stop there by the netminder Silva. Gotta think these days with FanDuel, you know, put a couple of shekels on each shot if you want to. Be a lot of fun. All right, leaning in now to take the draw. That's McGurdy. Colin McGurdy. Kicking it to himself. Got it back to the blue line. Still a 4-on-3. Now it's a 4-on-4. And now it's a 5-on-4 for the Seahawks, excuse me. That escalated quickly, as the great Ron Burgundy once said. Out to the blue line. Nice job by Hepburn, but kept in by Lou. It's a nice play there by Albert Lou at the blue line. And now it's a 5-on-5, ladies and gentlemen. That's the over-under that we play 5-on-5. So we're at the 5:40 mark. All right, the over-under, ladies and gentlemen, is the 4:42 mark of the period. So we're going to give it just about 57 seconds. That's the over-under. The vig is 10%. 4:42 remaining. If we're still playing 5-on-5 after that point, the over hit. So not the under hit. I'll take the under. All right, leaning in now is Greenstein. Greenstein kicking it ahead. Here's Greenstein with speed, trying to step to the outside. Forced wide by Tanzosh. Lets the shot go off the glove. Hepburn on it there. Hepburn trying to come away with it. Couldn't get it out. That's kept in by Glazer. Glazer sending it behind the net. Tanzosh got his man tied up. Her man tied up, in front. Behind the net it went now. Seahawks trying to come away with it. On it there was Greenstein. Greenstein kept it down low. Seahawks coming out the other end with it with speed. Hepburn tried to connect with Golembeski. On it there is Wallace. Golembeski over to play. Golembeski chips it ahead. Golembeski's got Freeman in front. Golembeski trying to get it in front on the backhand. Golembeski back to the blue line. Hops over to stick at Tanzosh. It's going to go all the way down. No icing. So it looks like if you took the over, you're going to hit, ladies and gentlemen, with 4:45 left to go. So good on you. It's a nice job. And a good job by the officials, letting it be 5-on-5 across the 4:42 mark. And I appreciate it. Behind the net it goes now. Don't get me wrong, reffing is a thankless, not easy job. I've reffed thousands of games. I've literally left thousands of games. I reffed thousands of games, coached thousands of games. Golembeski got it to Ferrier, letting the shot go. Nice stop there by the netminder Daggett. But I always officiated the games. If you take away a scoring chance or anything egregious, there's the penalty. Well, still the overhit, though. Should have made it double enough. All right, so tripping is the call. But I would only call penalties if it took away a scoring chance, it was intent to injure, or something blatantly obvious. If not, my arm stayed down for the most time. I was more of an Andy Van Helleman than a Don Gorharski myself. All right, so Hepburn, 2 minutes for tripping other people. And the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. Second period brought to us by our friends at John DeFore Photography, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen John's pictures, he is the greatest photographer in the world. Kept in at the blue line by Kaufman. Kaufman letting the shot go. And went off the leg of Ferrier. Kaufman tracks it down. Beautiful pass across for Lou. Lou on the puck. Lou with the backhand saucer pass, turning, wheeling. Big stop by Silva as Wallace got it away. Ferrier trying to get the puck out. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Lou. Lou run into there by Ferrier. As it's sent ahead and all the way down. Icing is waved off now as it's picked up quickly by Kaufman. Kaufman with speed down the left wing. Kaufman on the backhand sending it in. Stars were in the midst of a player change as McGurdy was already heading off. Lou trying to get it to himself. Bongo read that like a fine piece of literature. Here's Bongo now down the right wing. Bongo on the backhand for Ferrier that just failed to click. 3:16 left to go here in the second stanza because Stone Cold said so as Skahan broke it up beautifully, but We played a minute there without a penalty, so ref had to call something. So tripping is the call, I think. Let's see here, a hooking. I think it's on Skahan. Yep. Nope. Who's it on? Ferrier. So Ferrier back in the sin bin. So it's a two-man advantage for 34 seconds. And then it'll be a one-man advantage for 58 seconds after that if the Stars do not score on the two-man advantage. Or if they do. Letting the shot go, then it'll be a one-man advantage for a longer period of time. That is correct. As far as you know. As far as I know. As far as anybody knows. I think it was the great John Paul Sargent who once said, how do you spell Sargent? Unbelievable. There's a chance now. People really think they're made of glass. On it now. Turning his Glazer. Glazer. So rude. Behind the net now. On it there is Anderson. Anderson along the boards. Anderson couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Stars. Got it down low. Trying to get the shot away. The rebound pushed just wide. There by Messinger. Messinger leapt in the air there in disgust. A smart play there by Silver to reach through the net and cover it up. Utilizing the nylon mesh to his advantage there. That's good goaltender IQ there by the netminder Owen Silver. As he covered it up from the other side. Perfectly legal, by the way. Smart. Like that. So 2:35 left to go. And a power play for 54 seconds remains for the Stars. We are 54 seconds away from 5-on-5 hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Or sooner. Unless there's another penalty. Which, if you've been watching the game. And the shot goes saved by Silva as he steers it across. Tanjas quickly on it. Hepburn covering his man. The Seahawks get it away to center. That's sent back in. There by Greenstein. Offsides is the call. So go to John DeFore Photography, ladies and gentlemen. Check out his portfolio. He did our son's senior pictures just last week. We got the gallery back. My wife was literally in tears. His pictures are so crisp, so beautiful. If you got a young lady or lad graduating, you want some senior pictures or a big event or a new baby or a sporting event, there is nobody better than John. He's the nicest guy in the world, too, oh, by the way. And his pictures are just absolutely, just tremendously beautiful. So go to John DeFore, that's DUFOR photography.com. Check out his gallery. Check out his portfolio. Tell him Scotty sent you, and he'll give you 10% off. That's John DeFore Photography. Dean got the puck in with 2 minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, back the other way now. Craig 10 did a nice job dislodging the puck, but kept in, deflects it on Silva. And Silva trying to pounce on it. Taken away, got it out in front. They score! The Stars got the puck back out in front. And burying the biscuit there was Colin McCurdy. But what a play by Austin Craig to get to that rebound, win the puck behind the net, and get it back out in front. That's us all hustle, all hard work by number 96, Austin Craig. And at the other end, Colin McCurdy in the beneficiary's seat there as he buries the biscuit right in front. What a play by Craig to get that puck away from the goaltender and get it back in front. So 1:37 left to go here in the second stanza. 4-0, the Stars leading. On it now is Wallace. Wallace letting the shot go. That just missed. And bouncing puck. And sent away to center now is Ferrier. Ferrier's got a step. He's got a rolling puck to contend with. Ferrier closed on him there as Kaufman came out of nowhere. Nice job by Kaufman. And keeping the puck in with Skahan. Bouncing puck knocked down by Kaufman. There's Kaufman now. Kaufman with it. Kaufman getting the Jets going through the neutral zone. Kaufman over the red line. Offsides at the blue line as McCurdy was a half a step in. Oh. 57 seconds left to go. As the puck is one out to center ice. Tracking it down there is Hepburn. Freeman keeping the puck in. Hepburn with it. Hepburn down the right wing. Hepburn trying to get the puck in front. Does get it to Freeman. Bouncing puck and the Stars come away with it. Back the other way now. Through the neutral zone with speed. To the outside, Greenstein. Greenstein at the dot at the goal line, letting the shot go. Nice stop there by Silva. 25 seconds left to go. And at the blue line, Glazer. Glazer letting the shot go, doesn't get through. That one bounces to Silva. Silva making the save. And I think the ref just lost sight of the puck, to be honest with you. Yeah, that happens. All right, 17 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 4-0 is the score. Stars going to get one more opportunity. Seahawks send it out to center. And 10 seconds left. Seahawks looking to cause a turnover at the blue line. They do. There's a chance now. Hepburn with 5 seconds left. Hepburn at the dot, pulls the trigger. Just wide. On the netminder as the buzzer sounds. And the period comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2, the Stars 4, the Seahawks 0. We'll be right back with the start of the third period in just a moment. Don't you dare go anywhere. No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third and final stanza. Brought to us by our friends at starstostem.org. If you haven't heard the tremendous news, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a planetarium at the East Lyme High School. Stars to STEM, as it's called. They've got a fantastic fall program there. Very educational, very entertaining. We're taking the kids over the Thanksgiving break. We're going to all go and check it out. I can't wait. And I got the chance to speak to the curator about it. And I asked her, I said, any Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin shows in the near future? And she said, yeah, I'm actually working on that. I said, oh, my gosh. That would take me back to my days at the Vanderbilt Planetarium on Huntington, Long Island. So check out, go to starstostem.org and bring your family to the planetarium. You will not regret it. Looks like a great time. Real nice people. And right at the East Lyme High School. How cool is it to have a planetarium in your hometown? Pretty darn cool, I'd say. So it's starstostem.org. Check out the planetarium. Take your family there. I can't wait to go. I'll report back to you because that's what I do. I'm a reporter. I'm a Clark Kent. There's a chance now. On around. Sent all the way out to center. 14 minutes left to go as the pick is picked up there by Lou. Lou getting the Jets going. Lou through the neutral zone over the blue line. Stepping to the inside. Lou lost a handle on it as Ferrier came back to get a piece of it. And Lou retrieves back to his blue line. Got a chance in front. Quick shot there. Off the heel of the stick as Glazer came flying through. Hard around now. Bongo headed off for a player change. Decided to stay on. Now there's way too many Seahawks out there. 6 Seahawks still out there. And it's going to be too many Seahawks on the ice as Bongo stayed on. And one of the Seahawks hopped on. So it's just a weird situation with the puck at the bench there. So these things happen. So too many men on the ice for the Seahawks. 13:33 left to go here in the affair. Mid Fairfield Stars leading this one. Four to nothing. So the Seahawks send out their fourth representative. So it's a 5-on-4. No. There we go. Now we got it. It's a 5-on-4 for 1:30 as that went off. Anderson reaching back with Silva. Nice job there by Owen Silver to reach back and get it. So 13:27 left to go here in the third and final stanza. And as the Mid-Fairfield Stars on the power play yet again. Common theme here in this one. But I can't get on the officials for that last one. Too many men for about 30 seconds. They had to call it, so, fair is fair. And offsides is the call of the blue line by half a step. 13:17 left to go here. A lot of whistles here in the early going of the third period. The period a little bit sluggish, like a wet sponge right now. As the faceoff is pushed ahead. Good D-to-D pass there by Wallace as he sent it over for Greenstein. Over the blue line, Wallace. Wallace walking his way in. Nice job there by Anderson, and Silver came out to pounce on it. 13 minutes left to go here in the third and final stanza. So stay tuned. We got a bantam battle coming up next here on the Solu Broadcasting Network as the Western Massachusetts Wizards in their black and purple uniforms pay visit. Hope they don't have the same uniforms as the U18 team. The U18 team had dark black, well, as if there's a light black, but dark black uniforms with dark purple numbers. And ladies and gentlemen, these peepers aren't what they once were. So you put a dark number on a dark jersey. Boy, I tell you, Kaufman's got a lot of energy. He expends a lot of energy chasing it down. I mean, I love the kid's effort. Don't get me wrong. I love his game. He's a good little hockey player. He spends a lot of energy with his arms. Hey, whatever works, though. Ray made him. And the quick shot goes, saved by Silva. The rebound. Silva makes the save. His bodies collide in the corner. And 24 seconds remaining on the power play. 12:27 left to go. And this evening, the Tri-Town Enfield Eagles will be here along with the Watertown Wings tonight. Two U18 battles take place. Zach will be on the play-by-play for that one. For those two, I should say. As the faceoff is won by the Seahawks and cleared but not out. To the blue line it goes, didn't get out. On the backhand, the Seahawks did get it out to center, and that's going to be for icing. So that is... Icing is the call, because if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. So 12:14 left to go now. In the third stanza. 4-0. As you score, as you see Glazer getting his Cotton Eye Joe on. Working on his Irish jig. If that's what that is. There, really. Good job there by Glazer. And another face-off, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you got anything to do. As Silva pounces on it. No, we're hearing a lot of music here in this game, which is a good thing. As Golembeski takes the puck behind the net, hard around. That's kept in at the blue line by Kaufman. Kaufman hounded there as bodies collide. As the Seahawks are back to 5-on-5. Well, everybody's back to 5-on-5. The Seahawks are back to even strength, is what I should say. McCurdy stepping to the outside, letting the shot go. Just wide of Silver. All around. Golombeski. Golombeski tried to get it up for Hepburn with a nice stick in the passing lane. It's sent all the way down for icing. Tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, we are going to have the United States Coast Guard Academy as they're taking on the Wentworth Institute of Technology, the Leopards, come to take down the Coast Guard Bears, right from the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut, campus of Conn College Camels. I love that rink. Love the Dayton Arena. Cool rink. Very nice people there at the rink. So it's a blessing, honor, and privilege to be calling the Coast Guard once again. So that's 3 o'clock tomorrow. You're going to want to put the football game on the middle screen and put the Coast Guard on the big screen as they play hosts. Wentworth Institute of Technology Leopards. Looking forward to that affair. Those are physical, fun games. The Bears and the Leopards. For your entertainment purposes at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Didn't get through. That's knocked down. Ferrier sends it all the way down over the stick of the mid-Fairfield player, but that's irrelevant. Icing is the call. Guys are allowed to wave one off or two. 10:44 left to go here in the third stanza. As the faceoff is deep in the Seahawks zone. As the Seahawks get it out to center. It's knocked down by Ferrier. He sends it all the way down. On it quickly now is Kaufman. Kaufman chased from behind by Bongo. Kaufman, good edge work there. Put the brakes on. Change direction on a dime. Right around the blue hooded man. Into the corner. On it now is Bongo in the corner. Bongo trying to get the puck out. I'm trying to keep the puck in, excuse me. Stars trying to keep the puck. I got mixed up with my blue and yellows there for a minute. And behind it, so it only happened once today, so not too bad. Here's Kaufman now. Kaufman sidesteps Bongo. Ferrier on the back check. Kaufman got it up ahead. Now Kaufman gets it back at the blue line. Kaufman sidesteps the check. Down the left wing, trying to get it back in front there. Cameron Kaufman lost the handle on it, and the Seahawks come away with it. And they get it out to center. Waiting on it there was Glazer. Also trying to send it back in. That's knocked down. Ferrier tried to get it up. Ahead for Freeman. Freeman gives chase. To the corner it goes now. Hard around Hepburn. On it first there for the Seahawks. Hepburn chopping at it. And he sends it behind the net. And Freeman chases Kaufman behind the net. Kaufman quickly cleared but not out. Ferrier got to it there. Sent behind the net to Kaufman. See right here. I'd love to see coaches start to teach the other defender. Number 8 should go behind the net. And I'm not picking on anybody in particular. I'm not picking on the Stars. But right there, you saw Kaufman go to get it. He had a guy on his back. They got to teach the kids. Number 8's got to go behind the net as an option. All he's got to do is pass it to him. It's such an easy out. Got to start teaching that at a younger age. It's such an easy out for both teams. I'm not picking on these two teams. I see it all the time. They don't start teaching it till later. D should go to D behind the net every time as an option. You don't have to go there every time. One, it draws somebody to that other defenseman who's standing behind the net. So now you only have 4 people to try and get it out on. 2, it gives you a nice, easy option for a 2-foot pass. 3, you could skate the puck a little bit, draw somebody to you, and then send it to the guy. It just, teams don't do it. It drives me nuts. I don't know why they don't do it. That was a perfect example right there. If number 8 goes to the other side of the net, turns to the forehands, ready to receive the pass, all he's got to do is pass it to him. And mid-Fairfield comes out this way with nobody on him. Like right there, there should be a defenseman behind the net waiting for him. Here's Lou now. Nobody does it. He waits for the Bantam League division. I don't get it. Here's Lou. Lou over the blue line. Lou pulling the trigger. He scored! Oh, they're saying it wasn't in? Okay. I thought it was in myself, but the ref waved it off, so no goal. Maybe it went off the post and the crossbar. I could be wrong. I'm pretty far away. So he waved it off right away. It's Ferrier. Ferrier standing in on. I was just about to say that's exactly why you don't go behind the net D to D on the pass. That hopped over the stick of the Stars player and for icing. Icing is the call with 7:37 left to go here in the affair. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone, leaning in to take it. It's Connor Greenstein for the Stars. Stars leading this one 4-0. Seahawks looking to get on the board. Face off one, but a nice job there to get out to it quickly was Golombeski. Golombeski up ahead for Bongo. Bongo giving chase. Bongo trying to poke it to himself, pushes it ahead. That's Greenstein quickly on it. Greenstein changes directions. Into the corner it goes now, trying to come away with it. Tanzash held the blue line nicely. It's Kaufman. Kaufman, good angle up there for McCurdy. McCurdy putting the brakes on because both of these teams have got a lot of ability. Both of these teams are very well coached. Both of these teams do a nice job breaking out of their own zone. Both of these teams should use the D-to-D pass behind the net to get out. And again, please don't miss. I'm not picking on these two in particular teams. I see it all the time. It drives me nuts. That was the first thing I used to teach the kids. Go D-to-D behind the net. That's how we're breaking it out. Change direction. Draw people to you on this side and send it the other way. There'll be a lot less people over there. It's just math. You see bantam teams do it. Some bantam teams, not even all. Never seen a peewee or a squirt team do it. I teach it in the mites. Here's Golombeski now. Golombeski deflected in front. Nice job quickly there by Greenstein. I mean, every one of these kids watches NHL hockey. Watch the NHL break out of their own zone. Watch the PWHL break out of their own zone. Watch college hockey break out of their own zone. D-to-D behind the net. All the time. All right, enough about that. Messenger. Down the left wing. Letting the shot go. Nice stop there by Silva. 6:23 left to go. The ref drops the puck, and we are back underway. Wallace. Checked away by Kemble behind the net. Wallace on it there. Off the boards, and Craig just out of his reach out to center ice it goes. It's hounded there by Tan. There's a good D-to-D pass. See how much room it opens up? It works at center ice. It works in all three zones. Keeping it in. Down the right wing is Kaufman. Kaufman behind the net. Kaufman circling. Kaufman on the backhand. He scores! A gorgeous burst of speed cutting back out in front. There by Cameron Kaufman. As he was wheeling and dealing his way and looked like a hot knife through butter down there. 5-0 is your score. Beautiful moves there by Kaufman. Just under 6 minutes remaining. Dean is out there with Hepburn and Freeman. Hard off the boards. Here's Dean now. Dean trying to get the puck in front. Lost the handle on it. Hepburn giving chase. Bouncing puck. Here's Hepburn now. Hepburn walking in. Hepburn trying to navigate the waters. Got it back. Couldn't get the shot away. And it's sent out to center. There's Skahan now. Skahan hard off the boards. There's Hepburn. Sends it up to center. Bouncing puck. Hepburn. Good pass up for Dean. Dean trying to get it to settle down at the blue line. Carried in by Hepburn. But offsides by half a step there. There's Tommy. So 5:14. No left to go. Here in the affair, you've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Miss Aiden Matter. Seahawks and the Stars doing battle today. Along the boards now, Ferrier tried to get it back in front for Dean. There's Dean now. Dean wins the puck to Bongo. Bongo over the blue line. Sent in by Kaufman. Kaufman had that beautiful goal just moments ago. He can really wheel and deal, that young lad. Nice job by Anderson to clog up the neutral zone. Anderson gets it back on her stick. Soft pass up ahead for Dean. Dean's got Anderson with him. Dean's got Bongo coming late. Dean got it back. Lost the handle on it, and Ferrier pinches in. Nice job by Ferrier to keep the puck in. Along the boards now, Greenstein. Got it back to the blue line. That's kept in at the blue line. Good job by Anderson, letting the quick shot go. Waffled aside there by Daggett. Wasn't Daggett the name of the guy in Dark Knight Rises? Yeah, it was Daggett Industries. Do you feel in charge? Putting the brakes on, trying to get it back in front. They do. Here's a chance now. Pulling the trigger. Nice job there by Anderson to get a piece. Not allowing the Stars player to get a lot on it. It's pouncing on it is the netminder Silva. And there'll be no further play. Well, 4:05 left to go. Here in the third and final stanza. As the faceoff is won by the Seahawks. All right, now Skahan. Skahan hard around for Tan. Good job changing direction there by Skahan. Now it comes out to center. And on it now is Kaufman. Kaufman down the right wing. Kaufman, a little bit of a fish hook there by Golembeski. Play allowed to continue. And on it now is Hepburn. Hepburn out of his own zone. Hepburn through the snow. In the neutral zone. Hepburn stepping to the outside. Hepburn at the dot. Hepburn with the opportunity. Pulls the trigger. Dagger with the stop there. 3.5 minutes left to go. Kemble letting the wrist shot go. That's deflected on the way in. On it there, Golembeski. Golembeski tried to get it in front. He had Hepburn. Couldn't connect. On the way they come now. Down the right wing, Lou. He was trying to get the puck out there with Skahan. Lost his footing for a moment. And Golembeski came away with it to center ice. Here's Golembeski now. Over the blue line, he's got help. Golembeski lets the shot go. Kaufman got in the way of that. On it quickly now is Glazer. Glazer trying to get it out. Glazer lost the handle on it. Stars reverse course. Here come the mid-Fairfield Stars down the left wing with speed. That's Greenstein. Caught up to there by Tan. What a nice play there by Karen Tan. As the Seahawks come away with it, 2.5 minutes left to go. Hepburn. Hepburn trying to run the gauntlet here. Hepburn gets back to it. Here's Hepburn now walking in. Pulls the trigger. Big stop by Dagger, and there'll be no further play. And a nice stop there by the netminder Graham Dagger on a beautiful rush by Tommy Hepburn. He had it knocked off his stick not once but twice, but stayed with it. Kept moving the puck forward. Freeman, Ferrier, Tanzas, Anderson, and Dean. 5 skaters out there for Coach Tanzas. As they won the face-off back to the blue line, it went. Ferrier on the back check, getting a piece of it. Anderson getting a chunk, and here's Greenstein. Greenstein putting on the brakes. Greenstein looking to pull the trigger, doesn't get through. Dean got a chunk of it. Here's Dean now. Dean's got help up ahead. That's Freeman. That bounces along and sent back the other way now quickly. That's McCurdy. McCurney. Anderson got a nice piece of it there as Ferrier came back to help out. Under 2 minutes to go now. A 5-0 score. Over the blue line, putting the brakes on. Still with it at Ferrier. Ferrier pulls the trigger. Oh, that just missed. On the waffle side. A couple of nice shifty moves there by Ferrier. There he is again, number 72 in your scorecard. Takes it away from Wallace. The Stars going to get 2 points on the road here today. As they head back to the middle of Fairfield, as the name would indicate. A chance down low, bouncing puck. I love Fairfield County. That's beautiful down there. Right outside of the city. I love Stanford, great town. All the nice areas down there. I love Fairfield. Trying to get the puck out now. I love Northwestern Connecticut. Up by Washington, up there. Up in the mountains by the water park and ski resorts up there. Beautiful. I love it over there. Right outside of Albany. On it now is Anderson. Anderson behind the net, hounded there by Greenstein. Dean came down to help out for Hepburn. Here comes Hepburn with speed. Hepburn serpentining. Hepburn to the outside. He's got Freeman with him. And Anderson joining late. Got it to Freeman. Lets the shot go. That went off a leg of Kaufman, I believe. It was. Freeman lets the shot go, and into the corner it goes now Dean. With 30 seconds left to go. Dean in the corner. Dean trying to get it in front. Does so. Bouncing puck knocked aside by the Stars. Cleared and kept in by Anderson. Anderson did a real nice job holding the blue line there. She was under duress. Kept it in multiple times. Well, 5 seconds left to go, ladies and gentlemen. One more chance for the Seahawks as they get it in front. Kaufman got the stick on it. He sends it away to center. That's going to do it. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, as this one comes to a close. And your Solu certified auto repair top dog of the affair is going to be shared by the goaltenders. Usually I don't split it. But, goaltending got to recognize goaltending, ladies and gentlemen. So your top dogs of the affair is Graham Daggert and Jack Strachan as they combine for a shutout for the Mid-Fairfield Stars. Well, for my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, your final from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut here today. The Mid-Fairfield Stars 5, the Southeastern Connecticut Stars 0. Stay tuned. We've got a game coming up between the Wizards, the Western Mass Wizards, and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks in just a moment. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful weekend, and thank you for watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Good night, everybody.